I'm like, how do I fix that? Um, okay, we back. Monique. Is Monique here? Monique, what's the call in number? Put the call in number in the chat. I got to find it. Hold on, y'all. Do you remember the call in number? That's a shame. I don't even know my own phone number. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, but this, I'm just doing it from my phone, so there's no StreamYard. But, um, I wonder, do the numbers still work? Oh, there it is. Where is it? So I can put it in here too. What is it? I can't see. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. I'm legally blind. What is it? Okay, if Timothy is here, tell him to call this number. That's the call in number. If he came back, he can call that number, and then he can just come on and we can finish the conversation. So I'm gonna wait and give him a chance to um, come on. I'm gonna have to contact StreamYard because I've been paying the, what is it, $20, $25, whatever, and it seems like I've had problems with it since I started paying. Okay, Tim.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's a lot of noise in there, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn off something. Turn the computer off. Turn your volume down on the computer. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, what I was saying is this. Is all of this, is your anger real? You know what I mean? Like, is this fake? Is it just for the show? Or is your anger real? because it just seemed like it was too much anger for just what Nicole said in her video. Because what she said wasn't even directed towards you per se. Like, she was making a lot of blanket statements about gay men, but they were not about Timothy Blaine. You know what I
Well,
mean?
when she talks like that, it is about me. It's just the same thing if a white person, you see a white person on here and they call people niggers. It feels the exact same to me. You just saying these outrageous things, and then you don't want anybody to come back at you. Now, I will admit that I'm not the best person with arguing with women. I've never done it. I've never had to do it. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I only have one feed.
Yeah, we know. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think with women, you should have more than one speed. Don't you think?
Well, I've only argued with 2 or 3 of them on here in the last 2 years. So it doesn't happen very often. But that homophobic talk, that stuff, it's so offensive. To her to be speaking about this thing about people wasting their seed, and why is he talking about a woman raising a child? And their conversation had nothing to do with her raising her children, or anything to do about having babies. How does she get all that involved in? And then there's always this thing like the Bible say. And I could tell by the way she was quoting the Bible, she don't know nothing about no damn Bible. She knows the same verses that all other homophobics know.
But see, my thing is, you already know that Nicole is problematic, right? You already know that she is prone to say some kind of off the wall things. So why let it upset you to that point where you have to call her a bitch like 50 times? Like, you made a point when you called her a bitch the first time. I was like, oh, all right, well, he's serious. But then when you continue to call her bitch after bitch after bitch after bitch, it's stupid. It's just like, really, Tim? Is it really that serious? That's my only problem.
I feel like she has that coming. And I'm not the only person that talks that way, because I went to research today to see how many people use this kind of language. And I discovered that all the gays use this kind of language, and pretty much all the women do when they're beefing with each other. So I just don't know. I don't know how to interact with women that well.
Well, maybe it's me. I'm going to say me. I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say me. Maybe it's because I hold you at kind of, a little bit of a higher standard than some of these other people. Like, I don't look at you the same way that I look at, say, Sean Bradley or Rico or some of these other people. Like, I look at you as a little bit more mature. You've lived a different life. You do have maturity and intelligence on your side. So I expect you to act that way. Like, I know you're going to get upset. I know that when you get upset, you do go off. I expect that. But I mean, I just expect maybe for you to go off in a different way. Like, when I get mad at people, I go off too, but I really try my best to keep it somewhat respectable. Like, I'm just not going to get on here and call men, you know, MFs or, F's or sissies or, whatever. I try my best not to do that unless you really make me mad. And even when I've been super mad at Jay Wilson, I've only went so far. And maybe it's because, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I have a husband. I have grandkids, and I just don't want them to pull up my videos and see their grandmama on YouTube acting a complete idiot.
Right. But did you hear Nicole Tyler's video?
I did hear some of it. I did.
Right. So the first part, she started all right. Towards the end, started with all of these things about what gay men are supposed to do, how we are, I guess, not invalidating us, and going back to this 2 verses in the Bible, which we've been back here with that shit forever. And people say, oh, you're not a Christian. I am a Christian. I define my own self as a Christian. Whatever I call myself, that's what I am. Right? So for her to act like Christianity is about her and her physical part, it's very offensive to me. Like we are still being invalidated. Like we were in 1950. Like people, everybody, they don't even say, they at least say LGBTQ now. They don't just say faggots. But she doesn't seem to want to progress at all. She wants to still hold it over here like she is a better class of human being because she's a heterosexual. I find it extremely offensive.
And see, I don't get that part. But maybe I don't feel that way because I'm not a part of the community. You know, maybe I don't see it. I'm never going to see it the way you see it because I'm not gay. You know what I mean? Even though my brother is gay and he's went through a lot of he didn't been uh transsexual. Is it transsexual? Anyway, he used to dress like a woman, and and then he went back to just being gay and being a man, and the whole thing. But he's still gay. At the end of the day, he's still gay. I'm never going to feel exactly like him because I've been straight all my life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not going to see things the exact same way that you see them because we're living two different lives. My only thing is I don't dislike you. Like I want to like you. but when you but when you went off on Nicole, it makes me feel like if I say something one day, you're gonna go off on me the same way you went off on Nicole. It kind of puts me in a position where okay, I'm scared to like him because I don't want him to call me a bunch of bitches and stupid and all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't have respect for her, then why would you respect me? You don't respect that straight woman, so why would you respect me as a straight woman?
No, that's not true. No, I don't do that. I have 18,000 subscribers, and so you can count 3 of them. I talk to that way, and I've gone to them that way because that's the way they go it up. She made several blanket statements about homosexual people and homosexuality in general. She feels like I'm supposed to find a woman and have a baby. I'm 62 years old.
Well, I'm pretty sure she know you ain't gonna have no baby by now. I think she know you're not. I mean, I do understand what she said.
It is intended to be hurtful and harmful. How can you say that to a homosexual person and then expect them to somehow switch or change? What you're doing is putting yourself on a pedestal higher than that other person. That was my argument with her. I couldn't go on a live stream with someone like that because she said things that are so ignorant and so stupid. Now I really did feel like it was stupid. I feel like the things she was saying was so ignorant and so stupid. If I didn't express it perfectly, and I know I go off, I already know that. If I didn't express, but I really do feel like her arguments are stupid and they're intended to be harmful. That's why she said them. Why is she going on watching 5 gay men and she wants to talk about them being heterosexual and how they are failing God? And that's what the Bible say and all this kind of stuff. And she don't have no understanding of that Bible. I hate people who don't have no understanding of their Bible to always go to their 2 or 3 statements to try to make someone else feel less than they are. I think it's a wonderful thing to be a heterosexual woman. I think what a woman does with her body and is able to produce a life, it is excellent. I don't have a problem with that at all. But I can't be that. I can only be me. We have to accept that people can only be them.
Right.
So she's always trying to make other people be. Maybe that's why she had a problem with the man that she was with, who apparently was gay. Maybe she wanted to make him something. Maybe that was the issue. She wanted to make him something that he wasn't. So I don't know. I didn't get a lot of bad feedback, but I always feel bad when I'm on here calling women out of their name. It's always a very uncomfortable place for me. See, only with YouTube have I even encountered women now. I live my whole life as a gay man, so I only know gay men. So I call them bitches and hoes all the time. I call them that like if changed their name. You saw all the videos that I had with Jay Wilson. What I said to her last night, it was no different than Jay Wilson. The only difference was she was a woman.
And that made it different for me because I'm a woman. And I do understand that Nicole can say some problematic things, but I'm just, and it's not just you, Tim. It's really not just you that I'm having a problem with. Like, I am having a problem with some of the other gay men, but I won't talk to them because I know that they're not intelligent. Like, I hold you at a standard above them. I've always felt like I could sit down and have an intelligent conversation with you. We could have a meeting of the mind, but some of these other people, I don't feel like I can, talk to them. And like I said, you may have missed it, but I put that in the title on purpose. I wanted you to see it so that you could come and say something to me in hopes that we could have a decent conversation. Like, I don't think you're heterophobic, but I just put that in there so you would see it. Because if I hadn't, you may not have seen it. It may have slipped past you, and I didn't want it to slip past you. I wanted you to see that because I did want us to talk about it. I don't want to dislike you. Like, I don't want to dislike anybody. I didn't want to dislike Jay Wilson, but he just kept pushing me to the point where I don't like him. I don't want to dislike you. I want to continue to like you. But I don't want to be thinking, having a thought that, okay, all of this is a game. This is for the show. They're not serious. And then in one thought, I'm like, okay, nah, they serious. It don't seem like he playing. That's the part that I wanted to clear up.
It's all serious, including the show. Right? They was open on. They didn't give us no script. We ain't been promised nothing. Nothing has changed. The only reason I had to move away from Jay Wilson is because why did I move from him? Oh yeah, it's something else. Anyway, no, nothing is fake.
Okay.
Some people they left my channel because I went to Atlanta. I'm an old man. I ain't never been out of San Francisco in the last 25 years. Somebody sent me a ticket. Come to Atlanta. I want to be a part of the show. They didn't give us nothing else. Just come to Atlanta. So I went to Atlanta. I mean, I didn't think I was doing anything horrible or to hurt anybody or anything.
Well, I just think that people thought it was so fake. It was, because right before you went to Atlanta, you and Jay Wilson had one of y'all little blow-ups, didn't you?
Don't assume that it was. See, that thing, I think it was a mistake when they had us all get together and film that.
It was.
Bring the camera, turn our phones on and use it for our own channels. I think that was a mistake.
It was.
Our encounter was nothing like that. We got together before. We all met together just like we are on here. All that stuff, that kissy poo and all that stuff, that happened much, much later. And even when I talked to that man for 3 minutes, I mean, even when I talked to him for 3 minutes, right? It was just like we were on the camera. There was a cameraman standing there and lights and all this kind of stuff. So I wasn't going to go in there like a wild man behind him. I mean, we're adults. There was nothing fake about that. After the thing wrapped up, we've been doing this for hours and hours and hours. We were, I guess, relieved that we had done it. But everything else before that little party afterwards, I can't talk about it.
Okay.
You guys just got to wait and see what came out of that. But I don't think I did anything horrible to hurt anybody just by going to Atlanta.
No.
Maybe you're going to do media links. How are you going to say no to it?
No, it wasn't that you went. It wasn't that. I don't think people had a problem with you going. I think people had a problem with the fact that you guys didn't have the same energy online that you had when you came together. It just seemed like everybody was friends. And then when y'all came back home, you was fighting again. Well, I'm definitely going to watch.
I signed a document saying I can't say what happened.
I understand that. I understand that.
Professionals, right?
Yeah.
I think it was a mistake that after Kissy Boo thing, a lot of it was just, you talk to them. They were directing us to talk to each other. Of course, we were civil at that time. I mean, I haven't punched anybody in a very long time. I wasn't going to go there and try to stab anybody or kill anybody, anything like that. My
Yeah.
anger is not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think we expected you guys to fight, like physically fight. But I think people just didn't expect you guys to be that cordial to the point where it just the whole thing just came off as fake. That's how it looked, you know? Because I don't think if I see Jay Wilson in person, I don't think I'm gonna be like that nice to him after he done talked about my hair and called me fat and said I look like I stink and all this kind of stuff. I don't think that we're going to be friends if I ever see him in person. Unless he be like, well, that was just, I ain't got no problems with, like you really gonna have to explain yourself because some of the stuff that he said to me has been out of pocket. And I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that I said to him or did to him was out of pocket too. I'm pretty sure it was, but it is what it is. But I mean, I don't have a problem with you, Tim. I don't want you to think that I do.
Yeah, but think about it for a minute. Do you think that people would try to put together a reality show with all these beepers on YouTube and then come to Atlanta just for that little kissy poo thing that lasted an hour afterwards? Of course not. They put it on a reality show. They want reality. So we had not even spoken to each other when we saw each other. Just like me and him were arguing, we just came into the room. That's it. So later on, I guess that's something that happens naturally. Maybe that's the way it is with everybody. Maybe every reality show, after they wrap it up, maybe Mimi has a drink with Phaedra. I mean, I don't know how it works, but it seemed to happen organically. Nothing was planned. I have never participated in any kind of fake beef or went after somebody because it was a fake beef. I will admit that I found that thing with Wilson entertaining for a very long time. I made 72 videos about him. And at some point, when he started turning it ugly and turning it into my personal life, I took it very offensively. I said, I can hurt that boy.
Yeah.
So I had to remove myself from that.
Yeah. And that's why I stopped talking to him, period. Because I get offended very easily. I do get mad. Like I don't want nobody talking about my hair, my weight, my living conditions and all of that kind of stuff because we're adults. I dealt with that kind of stuff when I was in high school. Like I've always been the chubby kid. So I didn't had enough of that chubby stuff. Like at 55, I'm not gonna deal with that. I will, go off for real. Like I don't like that kind of stuff. And I feel like we're adults. We shouldn't even be doing that. Like, don't y'all get enough of that? I got enough of that when I was in high school.
Right. And they got all the doxing stuff and people.
Yeah.
I'm an old man. And people start talking about my income or my housing. I take that very seriously.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah. Yes. Right. And when they did that to you, when they started talking about your housing, and I know how difficult it is to find affordable housing in the Bay Area. I understand that. We looking for a house now because we basically got cashed out of the place that we were in. The rent went to $3,000.
I know.
So yeah, I take that kind of stuff serious. I don't play with people like that. I don't play with where people live. I'm not trying to mess up nobody's life. That's why you see me not talking to a lot of these people. I stay to my channel. Every now and then I might, say something, but it ain't often because I mean, I would never do anything like that to anybody. I would never try to get somebody put out of their housing or call CPS on somebody to mess with their kids or anything like that because I don't believe in that. That ain't me.
Right.
It's not. And I don't play them kind of games with people. You know me. I don't play that. I will leave you totally alone and burn a candle on you to make sure I leave you alone before I call CPS or get involved in some stupid stuff like that. And I really do wish that these women would leave these men alone because all of this fighting and name calling and picking on it's ridiculous. This is worse
Right.
than high school. We didn't do this type of stuff to people in high school. Like, not
Right.
hurt people like some of these people on here are trying to hurt each other. It's ridiculous.
Right.
It is.
Right. Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
listening to James talk today about being diabetic. I mean, a lot of us people in this sector are like in our 40s and 50s. You know, some people have diabetes, some people have high blood pressure. We're not supposed to be getting on each other's nerves and fussing and fighting and carrying on like this. Like when you be screaming and hollering, the only thing I can think about is your blood pressure. I'll be like, I don't want Tim to be mad getting his blood pressure up over some of this dumb stuff. It's ridiculous.
Right.
You don't
You
want
know,
that.
it's fine. The thing she said that set me off. But I do apologize to you. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to be arguing with women. I don't want to be. Although you still want to say what you're a person. If she comes to me, I got to come for her. But I got to be. I got to be nice, and then she don't have to be nice.
No,
All of that homophobia stuff, it cuts to the bone. And
I know
it
it
goes
does.
it goes way back into your history.
I know.
I don't supposed to be able to talk like that. She should talk that way to people. I never disrespected that woman. I
Right.
talked to her in Atlanta. I spoke to her.
Yeah. And I'm not
You know,
saying that you can't talk back. I'm saying you could talk, but just, you don't have to call her a bitch and stupid and stuff. Can you like find another word other than bitch? Because bitch is, that word is so harsh. Bitch.
right.
I mean, you can
Well,
get you can get her.
I'll
You
try to do better.
Yeah, you can get her without, stupid bitch.
It's hard. It's hard. I'm a street person, so when you know how you walk down the street, somebody splashes water all over it, and you go right back to the ghetto. That's how I am.
But
It's just like it's just like I have so much language in me that it comes out when I provoke like that. So hopefully I won't be getting provoked. Listen, I've been doing pretty good for the last 3 months.
you really have. You have.
I just been talking.
You have. You've been doing good. So I think she just got just a whole bunch of stuff that really wasn't particularly meant for her. She just got it all because you been quiet lately, and she just got the whole tornado instead of maybe
Right,
the rainstorm that you probably was gonna give her. She just ended up getting a tornado instead. I know,
right, right.
but we
So
good.
this is just try to it's not even be involved with her, not come back. It's hard. I'll tell you, it's hard.
I know it
She
is,
comes back and say whatever she wants to say, but I can't say whatever I want to say.
and
So hopefully that thing is done. I'll go back to making my regular videos.
yeah, because she probably gonna try to say something else just to get a couple of more videos out of the situation. But I would just ignore her
Right,
because we already know that she be going off and saying some old crazy stuff. I'd ignore her, but I really would.
right.
Because Five Babe said
I'll
something
try.
about me
I'll
before, and
try.
I just ignored her because I don't want to fight with her. I would never.
Yeah, she's dead.
I
She's
wouldn't.
dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't tangle with her. She's not even worth
They're
it.
good people.
She's not
They're
even
not
worth it.
people. Right.
Some of that
Okay,
stuff
well,
ain't
you
even
said
worth the
my
fight.
apology.
I do. I sure do.
Okay, I apologize to all of your people in your chat there too, as well. I don't want to be offending people, and we know better. We got to do better.
Thank you. We really appreciate
Okay.
you calling. I really do.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
baby.
Thanks, Tim.
Hope you keep watching this. All right.
Okay. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. See? Sometimes you just got to have a decent conversation. And we can have decent conversations with each other. That now, oh, I feel all special. That was so sweet. Like I'm so happy. I mean, I never disliked him anyway, though. I mean, I was mad, but I didn't dislike him. There's some people that I don't like. But that was, see how easy that is? See how easy it is to just sit down and have a civilized conversation with a person. Y'all see that? See that? Now it can happen. We don't have to. Who's that? We don't have to fight each other. We don't have to. We just proved that. We don't have to fight each other. We can just have a civilized conversation. I can say what I have to say. You say what you have to say. We agree to disagree, and we keep on going. Or we agree. I love that. And I wish a lot more content creators would just sit and talk to each other. And I think if we sit down, talk to each other, have these conversations, and start working together, we could start making some money in this sector. You see all of these drama channels work together. All these white drama channels work together. They talk behind the scenes and everything. We can't even talk to each other without cussing each other out. And we could be making some money in this sector. You talk about something, give my opinion. We all rotate and we all support each other. Instead of, oh no, you can't go in that chat. Don't go in that chat. Don't talk to her. Oh, her chat don't like you. Her chat, don't. That's ridiculous to me. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Timothy. I really do. I thank you for coming into the chat and, us having a talk about what happened. Hi, Micah Baby Green. So I'm glad he did that. I'm gonna have to send a message. Who making cabbage, cornbread, mac and cheese, and fried chicken on a Friday? Girl, that's that's um that's Sunday cooking. That ain't no Friday cooking. Well, my mama used to fry fish every Friday, either every Friday or every other Friday. Yeah, the name of this sector needs to be changed. When they started naming it the beef sector, that made people want to fight. Drop that beef sector title because it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to fight. That title gives people has put that spirit on this sector. Oh, we the beef sector, so we have to fight. Say what? We too old to be fighting. She says Sunday we having northern beans, meatloaf, and collards. Which are the northern beans? What color are they? White? Are the northern beans white beans? I don't know, child. Because I don't have to cook right now. I'm happy now, y'all. I'm super happy. I think I'm gonna change the title of that video because I don't want other people to, come after and see that and then like start drama. What if they do? I'll just block them. So the only thing that's really going on right now is the Shane Dawson and oh, today was is today her birthday? Yeah. Today is my granddaughter's mom's birthday. my granddaughter's mom birthday. So we ain't doing nothing. It ain't much we can do. So the dentist appointment wasn't bad. Um, they're not gonna do the work until the 7th. So I got my X-rays and everything done. So we gonna get these teeth fixed, y'all. I'm gonna be out here with a new smile. Mm-hmm. No, that's just the glitter. I'm gonna be out here with a new smile, y'all. When I get these teeth fixed, I'm gonna be smiling all over the internet. Y'all gonna get sick of me. Cause I'm gonna be just smiling everywhere as soon as I get these teeth fixed. I can't wait. So we gonna get started next. I think she said on the 7th. They gonna get started. I'm gonna be super happy. I'm gonna have a whole new smile, y'all. A whole new smile. I'm gonna be out here grinning. I thought it was gonna be worse than um I really thought they was gonna have to pull the tooth. But she said, "No, we can fix that. It just looks bad. It's not as bad as it she said it just looks bad. It can be fixed." I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." Cuz I did not want them to like have to pull my teeth and give me like dentures at the top. I was That's why I was so scared last night that I couldn't even sleep. Like I was anxiety was so high last night. I kept waking up like every 2 or 3 hours. I was waking up. Like they gonna pull all my teeth. I ain't gonna have no teeth in the front. They gonna take all my teeth at the top. Cause I ain't got that many at the top now to begin with. But she said they gonna give me a bridge and stuff too. And I was like, they just gonna take them and just give me I'm gonna have a whole denture at the top. And I'm like, I ain't ready for no dentures. I don't want no. But if they said that's what was gonna have to happen, I was gonna deal with it. But she said, oh no, it just looks really bad. It's fixable. We gonna fix it. So she said that um, later on, I may have to have a crown put on two of the teeth. But she said right now they're gonna see if they're gonna fill it and put the bonding and all that kind of thing that fell off of there. Cause I had a bonding on the tooth and it fell off. So they're gonna fix it and bond it back and see if that holds, and maybe I won't have to get a crown for a while, which is good news because crowns are expensive. But they did tell me that I have, decent dental insurance. So I have no reason not to get it fixed. The only reason why I didn't get it fixed is because my anxiety is so high. I'm really afraid of the dentist. So that's the only reason why I wasn't going. It wasn't because I don't have dental insurance. I have dental insurance. Dental care is super expensive here in the States. Yes. Very expensive. Um even when you have dental insurance, it's still expensive because I'm getting 3 fillings and I think she said it was $800 with the let me see. Shoot, the the X-rays was 241, and my insurance kicked in, and so it was $25, which is not bad. And the three fillings is $891. And when the insurance kicks in, it's gonna be three. My portion is 323. Three fillings is $891. Three. And I got a couple more. I gotta have a tooth pulled, and then I got a filling down here that is down here. So we gonna be out of at least $1,000 worth of dental work. So yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, crowns are very expensive. So she's trying to keep me from having to get a crown on one of the teeth. Yeah, I mean, I wish we did have universal health care because your dental, vision, and healthcare are separate here in the U.S. Like when I go, I think you get one free pair of glasses, and I think you only have to pay uh, your copay to see the eye doctor. But that's ridiculous to me. All of that should be covered in your insurance. And if you want a decent pair of glasses, you got to pay for them. So it ain't nothing free here. Cindy said I had a deep cleaning. The scaling was 1,500 each side out of pocket. Canada has it all free, and they're not as rich as the U.S. Yeah, but you guys, your taxes and stuff are higher than ours, right? Like stuff is more expensive in Canada because you guys have universal health care, right? But stuff is expensive. It is. The U.S. is expensive. Everything here is expensive. It's ridiculous that you have to pay that kind of money. Like you're paying for your insurance. You're already paying for your insurance, and then you get there, and it's still super expensive. It's like, dang, you can't win. UK taxes are 25% on average, then higher rates for those who earn more. Yeah, that do seem a little pricey, but I think if you use the K, when you pay out of pocket, don't it be more? Yeah, that's why so many people be sick because you can't afford to go to the doctor. You know what I mean? If you don't have insurance, a lot of people walking around and can't even afford to pay for their meds because they don't have insurance. Oh yeah, if it's without insurance, it is more. Gizmo, I'm about to get off here and go look for Gizmo's medicine. I think his back is hurting again because he's been super quiet all day. So I'm gonna go out in the garage and see if I can find his medicine. So I appreciate everybody that came today. We already been on here like 45 minutes. I don't even know. Yesterday, it took that StreamYard hours to upload. Like, it didn't upload until, I guess, sometime in the middle of the night. I don't know what's up with StreamYard. I don't know if it's StreamYard or I don't know if I should just like plug my computer up to the modem while it's uploading. I don't know. I've never had it take that long to upload before. And I can't find my scrunchie for my. Oh, I have. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all, and go look for Gizmo's medicine. I gotta go in the garage and look through these boxes. Hopefully, I see a box that says Gizmo. I thought we brought his medicine in the house, but I have looked everywhere and I can't find it. So I'm gonna go out here and look for his medicine so he can take one of his little pills and maybe he'll feel better. Cause he ain't never this quiet. He ain't been barking at people coming in the house or nothing. So I appreciate you guys for coming by. Thank you for coming by, Uncle Tim. And I will see you guys later. I love you. Bye.